Hi, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
And together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
And our opinion, of course, Bob.
Yeah, I'm living the good life here in the Broda chair, Brad.
Right, Broda, that's B-R-O-D-A chair. And if you're 40, 50, and over, you're going to want to subscribe to us because we're going to have information about chairs like this and products of maximum quality. This is a great chair. I've worked with them for years, and they're made for people who are either immobile, they cannot walk, and they spend a lot of time in their chair, or someone after an injury, say a car injury, and they're going to be in a chair for a while before they get up and start walking. And there's a number of good reasons why they're probably the best chair on the market for that. And in my opinion, it's the best ones I've ever worked with.
Well, I think, it's all about positioning and comfort, isn't it, Brad?
Exactly.
This is not about functionality. I mean, trying to get out of the chair so much.
Right.
It's about putting the person in the right position so they don't get pressure sores.
Right.
And they don't get back aches and aches all over from being in wrong positioning.
Exactly. Let's go through some of the highlights of this chair. One of the nice things that they will talk about, if you ever talk to someone in the Broda chair world, is the cushion. Now, Bob, you said as soon as you sat in here,
this is comfortable.
Very comfortable.
Yeah, very comfortable.
And it's not just because of the cushion here. You see a cushion here, these are lateral supports, so that if one leans one way or another,
someone has a tendency to have not a good trunk control.
Exactly. And these are adjustable. They slide up and down to fit to the shoulder of the person. But the key here to keeping comfort is, and they roll around really nice. I even got a carpeted floor and I can roll it around easy. But what we have is, they call it the comfort tension seating, and that are these straps. Okay? Yeah, why don't you hop out, Bob? I've got to reel this around. I want to show this off right here. All right. Now, these straps are made out of polyvinyl chloride strapping.
Wow.
Yep, it's a big name, and what really sets them apart is they stretch. And watch this. You can stretch this as hard as you want. I'm going to pull and stretch this way back. Can you see that, Nancy? Now watch what happens. Within 10 seconds or less, it will go back to the same position.
And I could feel it when I was laying down. I mean, your back just feels comfortable.
Right.
Everything feels.
The benefit of this is these last a lot. This chair is at least 5 years old and used every day. They last as long as it's going to last, as long as the chair is going to last. And the heat, they don't build up heat. They're, the cushion will a little bit, but when you use other cushions where they have 4 inches of cushion and other materials, there's heat buildup which can cause problems.
Sure, skin breakdown.
Right, and you don't have that with this, so it's a great quality benefit of this chair. And let's go back in here again. We talked about
kind of the head support somewhat.
Yeah, the head support, and this slides up and down.
Oh yeah.
Here, and these all come off very easily to wash them. It's very easy to clean this product. There's no material that's going to soak in material and leave a permanent stain. You can take it out and clean it. All right, this the leg rest is adjustable, and it has a lever right here.
Brad, why don't you show that from the side?
Oh, good idea. Good idea. Here we go from the side. Well, actually, I'll go over here. You can see the lever right here. All righty. Okay, we got a little hydraulic system here, ram, that when you pull that in, it'll go up and it'll lock there. And
it's easy to use.
Yeah. You just got to know which one to do. Now, the other option, or other cool feature is this will fold up and the legs will lay across it.
Do you want to show how that adjusts longer too?
You bet.
Right away.
And if you go here like Bob, the taller person, he needs this all the way down, and that's where it's positioned. But for a shorter person, this may need to move up. This is really hard to figure out. At least it was for me. I couldn't figure out how to do it, but it's very simple. You simply push in, it comes out, you can clean it.
I can see this part right here, Brad.
Yeah.
See, that just hooks in there.
You bet. Spring loaded.
Oh yeah.
So that's the key.
This goes into the bar there.
Yep, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 positions. We're going to go way up to the shortest position. We're going to put it in there. And then that works for a shorter person. All right? Well, let's go back to Bob's going to get in again. Let's get it more adjusted for him. All right, and we're going to pull that up for now. All right, hop in there, Bob. A lot of times,
it is good for me to, I can put that down.
There you go.
Got that, Nancy? Okay.
There, okay.
There we go, living the good life.
Now, Bob was talking about positioning, and one thing you do not want to do is stay in one position all day long in your chair. It's very uncomfortable, not good for circulation, etc.
Not good for pressure sores.
Now, this Broda chair is one of the nicer ones, I think. It has two positions in the back, and there's two levers, here and here. You just grab with your fingers. The first one can adjust the upper part of the back. Okay, Bob, how you doing?
Yeah, it definitely adjusts the pressure areas.
Right. And then there's another one, it drops way down. Okay, now let's get this foot up. Let's get your recline back so you can actually take a nap in here once, Bob. There we go. Lift this up. There we go. Now, Bob, what tall are you, Bob?
I'm 6'6".
He's 6'6". He's a little taller.
Yeah, I'm
This
pushing.
is a little tall for him.
Yeah, I'm pushing the limits of this chair.
Yeah. There.
There we go.
And you could sleep in that easily, couldn't you, Bob? Matter of fact, I was at a fundraiser trying to raise money for Tule's, a 24-hour fundraiser. It was like 3 or 4 in the morning, nobody was around. I literally took a 2-hour nap, and without any problems with comfort. Okay,
There you
now,
go.
stay there, Bob.
Oh,
Stay there, Bob.
I'm staying.
All right. Now, there are adjustments here for the seat pan. They go up and down for different height people. So Bob, we want to move it up probably. You can go two heights, or 3, low, medium, and high. You do need a wrench, 7/16 inch wrench. The person has to be off, but you can adjust the height.
So that's not anything easy to do.
Not, well, if you got a wrench and some, mechanical inclination, you can do it. It's not a big deal, but yeah, it's not going to happen just with the squeeze right there.
On both sides?
Yep, on both sides.
Okay.
Okay, now the other thing you can do is adjust the height of the armrests. These are nice padded, they're soft armrests. And
You want to flip more this way.
there we go.
So you see that?
Yeah, let's get you a hold on there, Bob. See how nice the chair is to move around? Right here. You can put things in here if you want, whatever. Allen wrench here and here, and you can adjust this, and this armrest will slide up and down to custom fit the person. Okay?
Nice.
Boy, there is not really anything they forgot on this chair. Now the wheels, they're all cast on this one, and they all have locks. So when you want to get the person in and out, you can lock the wheels. Now this one, if you notice, can you get down here, Nancy? This lock, there's 3 locks that look like this, and one is a different color. And there's only one in the back, and that is for when you want to push the person down a straight aisle. You push this in, and that'll lock it from castering back and forth, and it makes it much easier to push straight down.
So it won't be like a shopping cart that wants to go in all 4.
Yeah, exactly. A real nice option. I don't have enough room in here to demonstrate it, but that is that odd color one is for always in the back.
Okay, cool.
Pardon? Yeah, it's really a nice option. Now, I think we covered pretty much everything. The other nice thing about these lateral armrests, they do come off. Like that, you just push a little button there if you don't want them on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, really cool.
These are real nice, soft rubber, and they've got kind of a trough system here, so you can fit your arm in there.
Yeah. Yeah, these Broda chairs are nice. They're made in Canada, by the way.
The other thing is
Matters to you.
a little point of, right here at the end of your elbow, the end of the elbow is actually off the rubber, which keeps pressure off the nerve.
There's a little relief there, and that's exactly what that's for.
And yet you can push up from here.
Right.
So.
Now, if you have anybody that is in a chair for an extended period of time and there's skin problems or comfort problems, this is a product I really recommend. The cost of them, it varies. You can get all these different options, and they make a number of different chairs. You can look on the internet. Cost is going to go between $2,000 and $5,000.
Oh, they're expensive.
Yeah, they're expensive, but they will last, and they will keep your loved one or whoever may be comfortable who needs to sit in that chair. Plus, you can wheel them around very nice on a nice smooth floor, even carpeting. So,
Fantastic.
Broda chair. Once again, Bob, we are not professional actors, but we are professional therapists.
I'm glad to hear that. I didn't even know that.